Hey everybody, Josh here, SNE Weather. Just want to give you guys a quick update on everything that's going on with this system that is going to be starting to come up the coast. So this is the actual, what it looks like currently. It's called the mesoscale analysis. You can really see that right up here. Um, so low pressure is right here. Now you can see the cold air trying to come in on the backside of this low pressure system. So you're definitely seeing that cold air. It's like some like to call it cold air damming, coming in from the north. Also, you can see a little bit of a rivet. These little let me just fix that. Here we go. You can see these little rivets like right in here. That's a sign of like warm air trying to push up a little bit. So, we'll be watching that throughout the evening. Just to give you guys a quick what I think is going to happen. I'm going to right now. My thinking is an area like this for a changeover. Actually, up here, I wouldn't be surprised if it came up like that. But we'll see if that happens. I'm a little suspect how far north of Boston the rain snow line actually gets. But that's my thinking right now is something along the lines of like this for the rain snow line. Models are all over the place on whether or not it is or is not going to snow. So I'll move this just a little forward for you so you can see as low pressure starts coming up further and further. And you can see, and I wish I could actually see if nope, it won't stay. So you could see if you watch right in this area here. Yeah, let me get my marker back up. If you watch this area as I start putting it in motion, you're gonna notice that you're gonna notice right away that it's starting to fill in, and that's a sign that the storm is starting to strengthen. You could see where is it? Right here. It's at 1,008 millibars, and it's I think that's like 1,000. Let's see, 1,000. I believe that's 1,004, and it's in now. It's now it's 1,004. Sorry, this is. Let's try this again. That's 1,008. Now it's down to 1,006, and now it's down to 1,004. So it's starting to. This system is starting to strengthen, but I think it's just going to be too far south and too far east for a significant impact to our area. But I'll get into a little further into that. This is also the current situation at the 925 millibar level of the atmosphere. And pretty much right here is kind of your rain snow line a little bit. It is moving northward little by little. We'll bring it back 4 hours, and you could see how it's slowly, and all of a sudden it's disappeared. All right, anyways, but you can see it's starting to try move up closer and closer to our close coastline. All right, let's get into the Yarrow. All right, so this area here is our upper level low. You got this piece of energy from the southern, this is from the northern. Now, for us to get a really big snowstorm, you need this elongated piece here. You want that out further. I would say you want this piece here. You kind of want it like almost right here. If you got this here, you're gonna want this in front, and you could see here that this is trying to go negative. If that piece was out in front a little more, I would say we would start seeing a pretty big snowstorm developing up here and then coming up that way. But we don't have. I'm not seeing that on the models currently. Let me just close that up for a second, and I'll just put it in motion, and see. You see what I mean? It's just not getting out in front, and because of that, it's just not going to happen. We're not going to get a big snowstorm or anything. You can see right here, it's way out here now, and we got this piece here. It's just not happening. If this piece out here was like here, I would say yeah, it's going to happen because that would push it push this area, it would just push it further east pretty quickly. Um, so that's my thinking on this system right now. Move it a little. Let me get rid of that marker. I do apologize. There we go. Move it in just a little bit further, and you can see, it doesn't wrap up until here. See how you can see it's really starting to wrap up now, like right there. It's wrapping up. It's just a little too late, and this would have been some pretty decent heavy snows right there. I mean, Cape, you're going to be very close to that. Just move it out just a little further in time. I think because of the northeast and northeast flow, there is going to be the chance of ocean effect snow showers, tomorrow and including on Tuesday. So that would be something we would just keep an eye on. But for tonight and to tomorrow, I just don't see it happening. And the other thing I wanted to show too, let me bring this in just a tad bit closer for you. You know, seeing this like that, that's something you don't really want to see in a system. That flow there. That's definitely going to be a southerly flow, and that's just not enough cold air. Um, and you can see even closer there and there. I mean, like this is what I would like to see. When I like seeing that. When I see that right there, oh, let me clear that out. When I see that something like that, that's something I can get excited about a little bit because that tells me cold air is trying to get in. Like kind of similar to what you see here, and similar to see here. You can see that here and here. So, yeah, it's just unfortunate that our system is just not going to get together. So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. For a big snow event to take place. So the Euro right now is suggesting not a lot of snow. I mean, this has come down dramatically because yesterday it was like it was showing like a half a foot, in these areas, and it's not now. And so it has come down pretty dramatically, and I think what's happening is that this burst of snow here is before the storm starts phasing and transferring its energy to the low pressure that's out here. So we kind of get right in the middle there. I'll tell you right now, if this system did it sooner, yeah, we would get in. There would be more heavy snows for our area, especially in this area here. But that's just not happening right now. So with the system all the way out here, you got this batch here, and there's probably going to be another batch just right around here, and just missing it. It's so close, So that's that aspect of the system. Not expecting a lot of wind or anything, not a lot of rain, just more of a nuisance storm for now. So I'm going to put on the HRR so you can see it a little bit clearer of the, what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the name. I do apologize. The radar. There we go. I thought of it now. So I'll put it in motion. You can see it's just scattered snow and rain showers. And you can see the system is starting to develop and get its act together. I mean, look at this. This is so close. Oof. Look at that. So close. I mean, you're talking about less than 100 miles. That, like, just if this storm came up like another 100 miles, we'd be talking about this heavy band sitting right over our area, like just sitting right over this area here. We're just going to miss out, just barely missing. And you can see and look at it. You can see it does get its act together by the end of this clip. you could see that you can start seeing the banding. Oh, sorry, I don't know why that says that. That was a bad draw. You can start seeing banding starting to take place right there. I'll move it forward. Oh, let me get that out of there. And yeah, there it is. I mean, that would have been beautiful for our area. We would have definitely had a pretty good impact snow system. And you can see just that curl that you want to see with a system really starting to get organized. So it's unfortunate that for some of us, but for others, they're probably really glad that didn't happen. But it is what it is, and looks like we're just gonna miss out on some snow for our area, and it's all because of it's transferred over to a new system. So, anyways, I'll be watching this throughout the night. Anything changes, I will let you know. This is Josh SNA Weather. You have a great rest of your night, and have a great New Year.